I want to talk today about the importance of understanding your medications. So knowing what medications you're on, why you're taking that medication, and what dose you take that medication, and when you take that medication, and are there any special instructions or interactions that you need to know about your medication. I think a good way to inform you on the importance of this is to talk about a client that I have in a recent experience. This is a client that I manage all of their healthcare. I attend appointments, I make the appointments, I keep everybody up to date. Now, this particular client lives independently, manages his own medication, so fills his own medication boxes, takes his own medication as needed and as prescribed. He recently had a follow-up appointment with his cardiologist, and he was having some issues with a little bit higher blood pressure. So the cardiologist changed some medication around. Now he's taking the same medication, so it wasn't a new medication, but she changed the dosage and the time of when he was taking two separate medications. What this medication change looked like was going from taking 100 milligrams in the morning, 100 milligrams in the evening, and taking another blood pressure medication in the morning. Pretty simple. It changed to taking 200 milligrams in the morning, 100 milligrams in the evening, and changing a medication that was taken in the morning before to taking it now at noon. Now, the physician called in the prescription, new prescription came. So we'd gone over everything, thought he had a good handle on when he was supposed to be taking these medications. So I received a phone call, and this particular client wasn't feeling good, was kind of dizzy, kind of brain fog, just was not feeling good at all. And so I asked him to take his blood pressure. Blood pressure was not low, but was definitely a lot lower than what it had been previously. So I decided to go over and take a look at his medications, and we reviewed everything again. And this is where we came into trouble. When I reviewed his medication box and the way that he was taking the medications, we realized that he was actually overdosing himself on blood pressure medication. He was taking twice the dose that he was supposed to be taking at night, and in the morning he was taking that noon dose in the morning also, and it was too much for his body. Now, luckily, he did not drop his blood pressure to a level that was too dangerous, but it was definitely enough for him to feel it and to feel bad. So we've come up with a new plan, and I fill his medication boxes now. I go once a month. I fill the medication boxes for the month. He has a good handle of when he needs to take his medications. Everything's marked, and everything's going very smoothly. Blood pressure is in a very therapeutic, good level, and he's feeling much, much better. It is really important, if you are managing your own medication or medications for a loved one, that you understand what you're taking and in what doses and what it does for you and why you're taking it. I want to encourage you to have a list. Write down exactly what you're taking. I encourage my older clients to keep a current list of their medications on their refrigerator. If first responders would need to come in, it's really important that they know what you're taking. If you have to go to the emergency room, it's really important to know what medications you're on. I also highly encourage you to take that current list of medications to every doctor's appointment you go to. Have them reviewed. Make sure that everything is right and that you understand what you're taking and why you're taking it. Being your own best advocate, or having someone who's willing, able, and capable to advocate for you, can go a long way in ensuring better health. If you've got questions about the healthcare system and advocating for yourself or a loved one, I want to encourage you to follow along. If you've got questions about healthcare, drop us a comment. We'd love to address it for you in future videos.